Juventus' crisis deepens as their winless run stretches to 6 games following a 1-0 defeat to Lazio, marking their 4th consecutive match without scoring. Coach Igor Tudor, under rising pressure and sacking rumors, refused to hide behind excuses, bluntly stating that everyone is responsible for the team's collapse, even as he urged unity and insisted he won't step down. Juventus once again found themselves on the wrong end of a narrow defeat at Stadio Olimpico, this time registering a 1-0 loss to Lazio that exposed the same recurring issues. Toma Basic's early deflected strike decided the game, as Juve dominated possession but failed to find a breakthrough. The frontline pairing of Dusan Vlahovic and Jonathan David struggled for cohesion, while Andrea Cambiaso and Francisco Conceição provided energy without end product. It marked Juventus' 6th straight game without victory and their 4th consecutive match without a goal. Their build-up play was predictable, and defensive lapses continued to cost them points. Lazio exploited space on the break, and Juve's response lacked conviction. Coach Tudor, who was visibly frustrated after the final whistle, admitted the team's shortcomings but urged collective accountability. "It's a tough and difficult time, and we're all responsible," he said. "We prepared for the game well, but we're still missing something. We need to stay united and work harder together." After the defeat, Tudor's tone was frank, reflective, and unflinching as he addressed the critics in the post-match press conference. The Croatian manager refused to be drawn into the growing speculation around his job security, instead calling for unity and honesty. In recent weeks, Tudor has not stood still tactically. Facing a goal drought and pressure from above, he has experimented with systems and personnel in search of balance. Shifting between a 3-4-2-1 and a 3-5-2, he has tried pairing Vlahovic with David, expanding Conceição's role, and alternating midfield pivots between Tune Koopmeiners and Manuel Locatelli to improve transition play. Defensively, Juve moved from zonal to partial man-marking in response to set-piece frailties. Tudor also gave fullbacks like Cambiaso and Liod Kelly greater license to push higher, seeking width and unpredictability. However, the execution has lagged behind the intent, and the team continues to lack fluency in the final third. Subscribe to EB Last News channel for more latest reports.